My name is Mrs. Olatunji Moradehun. I'm the principal of St. Anne's School, Senior 1. I was born at Unit 2 in Ibadan. I spent some time there before moving on to Polytechnic Road, where my parents lived. So from there, I got married. Initially, I wanted to be a medical doctor. But along the line, you see, when we talk about peer influence, I met one of my friends at Polytechnic Ibadan. She applied for Nigerian Certificate in Education. And she convinced me. She said, instead of going for A-levels, why don't you go for NCE to become a teacher and you get employed immediately? So I changed my course from A-levels to NCE. And I thank God I was able to complete my 3 years of NCE in 1988. So afterwards, I proceeded to University of Ibadan for my first degree in guidance and counseling and political science. That was a Bachelor's of Education degree. And by that time, I started teaching and I got my approval for my course. So afterwards, I proceeded again to University of Ibadan to further my education in library, archival and information studies. And afterwards, I started my master's in library, archival and information studies, in which I completed in 2008. I started teaching in 1991 in Cheshire High School, Polytechnic Ibadan. My second school where I taught was Polytechnic High School. I spent 9 years in Cheshire High School. I spent 10 years in Polytechnic High School. I was then transferred to Community Grammar School, Ijokodo. I spent 4 years there. I was now transferred to Obakimbi High School 1, Mokola Hill. And from there, I was then transferred to St. Anne's School, precisely Senior 1. Initially, when I started teaching, I was teaching business studies. Along the line, since my certificate read business studies, I was able to teach economics. I was able to teach accounts. I was able to teach government. I was able to teach commerce. And I was able to teach geography. So presently, I teach geography in my school. I've been a teacher in the last 34 years. Started teaching in 1991 and I'm retiring in 2025, 1st of October. I've been principal in St. Anne's in the last 2 years. I assumed duty on the 16th of October 2023 and I'm retiring on the 1st of October 2025. As a principal in St. Anne's, I've really grown, emotionally, to be able to understand my students' problems and to be able to solve the problems for them. Also listening to parents' challenges and to be able to solve challenges of these parents. Also to be able to listen to the old students. Sasoga, when I assumed duty, I discovered that there were no packers and no brooms. So I bought broom packers for all the classes in the school. I also bought for the offices, all the offices. So I also facilitated the government water from Water Corporation. So Water Corporation was doing construction. They were doing construction and Water Corporation needed to replace their pipes. So I facilitated this pipe for Water Corporation. So anytime there's government water, this water will be coming out. Projects that I facilitated is the French laboratory. Through the Center for French Departments initiated that they wanted to give us facilities for French. This place used to be a reading room for our students. It wasn't like this. So they gave us specification from the French Center for French Development, CFD, and we had to comply. And this reading room was converted into a French laboratory. So I had to do the painting, the renovation of tables, and cleaning of the shelves, and painting of shelves, and painting of the room. And the opening, there was a commissioning, and this commissioning was done in the school. And after the commissioning, I just felt that this place would be dark. So by then I had to buy this solar light to illuminate the French laboratory in the evening. So anytime you come here in the evening, there will be lights. Another project, major project that was that I did in this school, in St. Anne's School, is this drainage. Initially when I came in, the rain was about going, and in 2024 I witnessed the downpour. So I discovered that each time it rains, rain will just flood the underground, and I just saw that it will pose a danger to this building, this admin building. So I had to personally do this project. I did this project personally from my own purse, not any proceed from anywhere, from my own purse, which I did, and I was able to complete this project. The project is worth more than ₦1 million. I facilitated table tennis through Sasoga, UK and Ireland. So I did this project as an old student, and also for my contribution towards the development of the school. I miss my students, I'll miss my colleagues at work, because we have built a network. All my colleagues that I've met during my teaching profession, we have a network. We work together, we work hand in hand for the success of each of the schools in which I worked with. I want to advise them to face their studies, to make sure that they achieve excellence, and I want them to know that they have the greatest heights to reach. For my teachers in St. Anne's, I want them to continue with their work and to be up and doing like they have been doing. All my teachers in St. Anne's, they are hardworking. They work tirelessly to achieve a common goal. Well, to my successor, I want her to be more hardworking, and to carry the students along, to carry the staff along, and to make sure that all of them work together to achieve a goal. Well, my plans for retirement is firstly to go on holidays, and coming back to refire. To everyone that is watching me right now and congratulating me, I'm so happy, and I'm also wishing them well in all their endeavors.